Yay! All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Radiant Tribe Coach Info Session. We just wanted to get people on. A lot of you are going to be people who already signed up for maybe the Let's Get Up package, and included in that was your VIP like early access. And so you're signed up as a coach technically. There is no pressure to work the business at all, but we just wanted to kind of get everybody together and just share some details on what that looks like and the opportunities that are available if you wanted to take advantage of them. So my name is Patrice Buller, and I'm the Mama Bear, founder of the Radiant Tribe. We've been a team for 4 years. A little bit about my story. I'll share a little bit about me and our team mission and just kind of what coaching is. And then I'm going to kick it over to a couple coaches, and they're just going to share their stories and kind of an objection that they had, because we all relate to different people, right? So my name is Patrice Buller. I am a wife of almost 12 years in a few weeks, which is crazy, to my college sweetheart. And we live in Delaware and have 4 kiddos, 2 boys, 7 and 4.5, and identical twin girls. One is here with us. Her name is Eden, and she's 7 months, and her sister is in heaven. So I started coaching about 4 years ago. I was postpartum with my second. And after having my first, when he was 7, well, not when he was 7, he's 7 now, but after having him, I just did not walk out of the hospital in my skinny jeans like so many people that I was following did. And so I felt really defeated about that. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to be over here, getting in shape in my fitness closet, and then I'll come out and say, here I am. But with my second, I was like, that is so ridiculous. There are so many people who have weight to lose, or, this goal or this goal. I want to create a space where I can bring people together, bring women together who have all different goals, different seasons of life, all just fighting forward through the hard every single day, and encourage and then uplift each other and point each other to Jesus. And so I had come across my upline coach who was doing a sneak peek similar to this one. And before then, I was just so anti-coaching. I'm actually a personal trainer by trade. I've always been passionate about health and fitness. And my husband had even said, hey, you should be a coach. Like, do you see these coaches? You're doing the same thing. You're sharing your journey. You're sharing meal plans and inspiration, all these things. You could be a coach. But I was like, I don't know what these coaches are. And so I just, really didn't think it could work, honestly. I'm like, could this thing even work? But after having my second, I was on my journey myself, postpartum, had a bunch of weight to lose. I was doing random like YouTube videos here and there. If the baby would cry, I would stop. And there was no structure, no accountability, no community, and, no one checking in on me. And so I would just stop. I wouldn't always go back and start the workout again. And so about a month or 2 into this postpartum journey, I just was struggling. I knew I needed something. I knew I needed a little bit more. And I came across my coach. Like I said, she was doing a sneak peek. I loved how she combined her faith with her fitness. I was like, that's me. That's my heart. I want that. I listened in for the information, and I was like, this is it. Like, this is what I want to do. Always, like I said, I've been passionate about health and fitness and serving women, but I thought I had to be within the 4 walls of a gym, as a personal trainer. And I was a personal trainer for a while. I was having clients come in and out of my house, and, so I knew I wanted to be home with them, but also be passionate about, pour my energy into something related to fitness. And so when I found out that I could still operate in this passion of, Jesus and fitness and health, preventative health. I'm a big, advocate for preventative health, natural health, holistic health, disease prevention, all of that. So being able to do that, while my kids are right here around their nap times and, doing school, I'm able to homeschool and be with them. And that was important to me. I know that's not everybody's goal and everybody's desire, but that was my heart. I always wanted to be home with my kids. And so, to be able to have this coaching gift, I call it. It's not just an opportunity, it is a gift. And to be able to, have it changed our life so much, to be able to earn a full-time income. Working around my family has just been such a gift. Insert Beachbody disclaimer. Beachbody does not guarantee any level of income. It's all about your diligence, your hard work, and the effort that you're willing to put in. But I promise you, even if you just give a little bit, over time, it really does turn into something big. So it's been amazing to watch how my yes, just literally me 4 years ago has turned into something so beautiful. We have coaches all over the United States, Canada. We have our coach tribe in Canada that's growing, just all over, and it's so beautiful. And I just love it. So instead of it just being me as a personal trainer, training one-on-one, I'm able to help so many women. And because I get to help women, our impact is just so much bigger. And that was my heart, is of course I want to help everybody. I want to help all the people. But if I want to do it in a way that honors God and prioritizes my family, I can't help, everybody. I can only help a certain amount of people every month. But if I help a few and you help a few and you help a few, and together we all just help a few of people that are in our sphere of influence who need to hear our story. All of our stories are different. Then, we can just help way more people and have such a deeper, bigger impact by working together. And so that's kind of what our team mission is. Beachbody's mission is to help people live healthier, more fulfilling lives and reach their goals. And that's incredible. But on this team, we're a faith-based team. And so we believe that we absolutely want to do those things, but we want to do it in a way that honors the Lord. The fitness world is dark. There is a lot of vanity and self-seeking and, chasing things that can easily become idols in our life. Honestly, our fitness can become an idol. Our nutrition can become an obsession, and we don't want that. So we want to be able to show people a different way to do health and fitness. And that is saying, Lord, you only gave me one body, and I want to do the very best that I can to honor you with it and be a good steward of it by how I fuel it, how I rest it, how I move it, and all of those different things. So that is our heart. And, we're just always looking for people who share that same desire and that mission to link arms with us. And like I said, if you're on this and you're already signed up as a coach, that's amazing. You can say, okay, that's great. I don't want to have anything to do with the business, but you mentioned, earning back my investment, and that's great. You're going to have those coaches who are, just wanting that. So you can bring on a friend or two. We'll tell you exactly how to do it. We'll help you have those conversations. We'll bring on a couple of your friends, and there you go. You've earned your initial investment back. There's going to be people who want to take it a step further and help people more consistently and say, you know what? Sure, why not earn a few extra $100 a month or whatever your goal is, kind of as a side income to, send your kid to dance class or, chip away at some debt, whatever your goal is. And then there's people who are like, I want to go all in with this. I want to not only help people, but I want to build a team and have that residual income coming in where I can retire from my full-time job. And this can be, your main income or whatever it is. It doesn't matter what your goal is. We want to meet you where you are and serve you there. So that is kind of the overview of, what Beachbody is. It did start out as a company that really wanted to make fitness and health and nutrition accessible to everyone through at-home fitness solutions. It did not start off as a network marketing company, which I think is like even cooler. They saw a need and wanted to make fitness accessible. And then they realized that people weren't really actually following through. They were buying the DVDs off of the old school infomercials and realized that people weren't really following through with it. And so they said, you know what, something's missing. We need a team, right, of people like me and you who can come alongside of people and not just say, here's your tools, good luck, like with a lot of other products, right? We're able to say, here you go. First of all, let me listen to you, because we're about people first and relationships. We're not just about selling products. We're like, you know what, let me listen. What are your needs? What are your goals? What are you struggling with? Okay, now here's what I suggest for you. Now you have the tools. Let me plug you into an accountability group. Let me plug you into our community so I can walk alongside of you and help you reach your goals. And those that do plug into the community definitely see much more success than those that don't, because they feel supported and encouraged and held accountable. And so that is basically kind of how things got started. And also, having a brain fart. That's how we got started. That's our team mission. And as far as what we do, like what a coach does, people are like, well, what do coaches do? There's 4 main things called the 4 vital behaviors. Basically, we work on our own journey. That is number 1, which I think is so, so, so important. And I mean, how cool that like your job can be to work on your own health and fitness. So doing what you were probably wanting to do anyway, that's number 1, because and that keeps us from feeling salesy too, right? Instead of just trying to like sell a product, we're like, no, I'm over here like living this out. I want to be healthy. I'm on my own journey. And so I'm going to share that and encourage, inspire other people. So that brings us to number 2. We're constantly connecting with people. Like I said, we're about relationships. If you've ever been burned by an MLM before or gotten spammy messages from people just saying, hey girl, you know, blah, 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 come do this. You're probably like, okay, like you didn't even say my name. I've gotten those messages before and we are not that team. And so you will not be that person either. So it is really about connecting with people, getting to know them, listening to their needs, their goals, and helping them find a solution that fits for them. So we're inviting, we're following up and things like that. It's also us getting them results once they get in. So not just saying this is what we're going to do, but getting them in, helping them see results. So again, plugging them into a community, helping them feel supported and, work towards their goals. And then we also do personal development. So basically, again, bringing it back to us. We are working on ourselves, constantly wanting to learn and grow and just, be better for our people. So I'm going to kick it to Erica, and she's going to talk about a little about her coach story and what her main objection was when she became a coach.
Oh, hey, y'all. So my name is Erica. I'm from Delaware. I am a wife and mom of 2. I am a photographer for our church, coach of our creative team, and a wellness coach. I started my journey when Sawyer was 7 months old. She was starting to move and be super active, and I was 100+ pounds overweight. And I was like, I need to be able to keep up with this child because she was on the move. And so I started just some random YouTube workouts and Couch to 5K for about a month. I had started sharing my journey online from day 1 because I felt like if I put it out there, then it would help to keep myself accountable. Like I would finally have it down after years of yo-yo dieting. So I was sharing online, doing that, lost a few pounds. After the first month, I decided I needed more structure. And so I dusted off my P90X DVDs that I had for years and started doing that. And then after the first phase, which I believe was like a month, I decided to post my results online, and someone reached out to me and was like, hey, you should, look into coaching. And I thought they were crazy because at the time I was still like 250, 240 something pounds. I don't have a fitness background, nutrition background, any of that. I was just sharing my journey to keep myself accountable. But they were like, like Patrice said, her husband, you're already doing what a coach does. You're sharing your journey. You're encouraging others to move, to eat well. So you're essentially already doing what a coach does. And so they invited me to their coach sneak peek, and, I got to look behind the scenes. And so about 2 months, let me think here, July, August, September. Yeah. About 2 months into my own journey, I decided to become a coach and, actively pursue this. And this came at a time where I was so Sawyer was born in November of 2011, about 5 months, 6 months after she was born. We decided for me to be a stay-at-home mom because my sister could no longer watch her, and working full time, I would have just been putting my check into someone else watching my child while I was away. So I thought, it could be an opportunity for me to help my family financially as well. And so I went ahead and took a leap of faith and started that, continuing to share my journey online. During that time, I lost 100 pounds and have been able to maintain that for the last 8 years through, ups, downs, life things. Been able to do that with the help of the products and the programs, which I really like because they're sustainable. Just, you follow the programs, you eat right, you do the things, it's sustainable. Not a lot of crazy up and down and losing the same weight that I used to lose over and over again. So yeah, that I used to be on another team, but like somewhere along the line, the Lord, I always say this, so if you've heard it before, sorry, but God has basically used my fitness journey just to get a hold of my heart, because I was doing, initially, to look a certain way, not necessarily. So it was to both be a role model for my daughter and to get healthy for her to move around, but also like I wanted to look good and I wanted to, fit in smaller jeans and things like that. But he has just really gotten a hold of my heart in a lot of areas. And so somewhere along the line, I just started looking for women that, were just on a faith journey. And I came across Patrice and just like loved her and her light and what she was doing and representing. And so I was like, I need to be a part of this team. And so back in, I want to say it was the end of 2018, I believe. I reached out to her and the rest is history.
I love that so much. 100 pounds, 100 pounds. That's the biggest thing is people lose weight. There's so many nutrition plans and things that you can do these days. How do you even keep track, right? And so people can lose weight, but it's the fact that what we offer is sustainable. It's simple. It's not overwhelming, right? And it works if you do. That's the biggest thing is a lot of people think all they have to do is purchase it and it's just like osmosis. You just like think about it and you just see your results. But that's not how it works. You put in the work, then you are going to see the results that you're looking for, but you have to just be patient and consistent and continue to show up. And what better accountability than, knowing that you have a couple people that are you've turned around and grabbed. You don't have to be a fitness professional. You don't have to be X. You're just saying, you know what, I am on my journey. And I said, yeah, so I'm just one step ahead of the person right behind me. I'm just going to grab them and bring them along with me. So imagine if you had a couple of friends that were doing this too, and you guys were holding each other accountable. That's going to help you want to show up and keep things going too. So we always encourage having that deep why, like she said, she want to be able to get them down off the floor with her kid. And that's huge. All of our goals are different, and having that why is going to keep you showing up on the days that you don't feel like it, when the scale is not budging, when the inches are not moving. You're going to keep showing up because your why is deeper than just a bathing suit or a pant size. Why do you want to be healthy? For me, it's disease prevention. I am predisposed to so many, awful diseases and things like that in my family. And I don't want that for me or my kids. And so I obviously we can't control everything, but there are things that, are within our control. We can control what we put in our mouth. We can control how we move our body. We can control how we rest our body. We can control how much sunlight we're getting and taking vitamins and, giving ourselves life-giving, nutritious foods that are going to serve us well and help our bodies operate the way they're supposed to. Like, we get to control that, right? So there's a surrender aspect, but then it's us like putting it to action and being like, okay, Lord, I'm going to do what I know you're calling me to do with my health so that I can honor you with it and be healthy and fit for whatever it is that you're calling me to do. And so I love that, she's been able to maintain it and has had such an incredible testimony, even of heart transformation. It's not just about the physical. We're about that total transformation, God getting a hold of our hearts and our desires, our whys, and really just doing what He can do. So now I'm going to pass it over to Judy. Judy's a newer coach. She just joined recently, but she has just been on fire and so excited to share and already serving so many women and just connecting them, and has a really awesome story. So Judy, go ahead.
Hey, good evening, ladies. Of course, as soon as you pass it over to me, my child walks in. So, hey, Bubba, can you give me like 2 minutes? Can you close the door? Okay, love you. Okay, please do. I'm sorry. All right. So I am Judy Marlowe. I am married to my best friend. We just celebrated 10 years last month, and we have 4 kiddos. They are ages 9, 7, 5, and 2. I am also an active duty Army officer. So I work full-time outside the home, and you may hear that and think, well, okay, fitness comes easy to you, right? Because you're in the military. Bubba, I need you to please give me a minute. Okay. All right. That's my 5-year-old who refuses to go to sleep. So, where was I? So anyway, fitness, right? It did not come easy to me. I pretty much was just on, hey, I just need to pass my PT test, right? So as soon as I knew it was coming up every 6 months, I would say, okay, well, let me, get fit, let me starve myself, eat right, whatever, try to drop the pounds so that I could pass that and then just go on to the next. So fast forward, I had my 4th baby. And after that, I was really overweight. I had migraines all the time. I lacked energy. I was like this angry mama, right? I don't know if any of you can relate to that, you're just tired all the time. And I was just tired, didn't have energy for work, didn't have energy to be a mom, the wife that I wanted to be. And my sister was doing Beachbody at the time. And I knew that every day she was working out, she had 4 kids too. And I would get pinged on my Apple Watch, like, hey, your sister finished the workout. And I was like, yes, of course she did. So after that, she's like, Judy, just do this with me. And she wasn't even a coach. She was just doing it. And I saw her getting results, and I would start a program and stop. I wasn't consistent. But then she said, and again, I don't recommend this, but she let me use her bod, right? Now we have our own separate account, so it's fine. But she's like, listen, I know you're not going to buy this. Just use mine and do it with me. So I started doing the workouts with her, and I started seeing amazing results, right? I think the first year I probably lost about 10, 15 pounds. I wasn't using any of the supplements, just doing the workouts and being consistent. And I just fell in love with the programs because they worked, and it was nice. I don't know. Before, I would try to go on YouTube and find workouts and try to piece things together. And I would waste so much time, and I would get frustrated because I didn't know. I didn't have a background. Like Erica said, no background in fitness. I'm just like, oh, okay, 10 minutes here. I don't know. This should work. So after doing that, my sister's bod account ran out, and I was like, okay, fine, it's my turn. I will pay for bod. So our cousin was a coach, and she said, hey, just, you could get a discount. I'm all about the discounts. So I was like, sure, sign me up. And then I started taking Shakeology, and I loved it. So I just stayed on my subscription, and I started seeing results. That combination with the workouts was just, I dropped 15 extra pounds. So I lost a total of 30 pounds in less than 2 years of doing the programs and being consistent. And then I just started sharing my journey. I had no intention of working the business. I did an MLM before, and I just didn't want that again. I felt like, oh, I don't want to be that girl, right? Kind of like Patrice said, like sliding in DMs, like, hey girl, buy this from me. I just didn't want to do that. But what I did love was, after, not only did I lose the pounds and I felt great, but I had energy. And I wake up at 4 a.m. every day. I felt I was in the best shape of my life. I had cuts in my abs. Even before kids, I never had cuts in my abs. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And it was just such a, I wanted to share that with people. And I just started sharing in my stories, like, hey, look at my cool workout today, and look at this. And women were just flocking to my page, asking me questions, and they just wanted to know, hey, what are you doing? How do you have energy? How are you able to do this? How did you lose the weight? And I was just encouraging them, and it just came natural. And I was just so passionate about it. And that's when I thought, you know what? Maybe I could do this as a business. I said I'm active duty Army officer, and that means that I've deployed a lot, and I've missed a lot of firsts. I deployed when my baby was 8 months old. Like, I nursed her and I passed her over to my husband, and I got on a plane. I didn't see her for 8 months, or any of my other daughter or my husband. So my heart has always been to want to be home with my babies, and always finding like, hey, what can I do? How can I be that financial blessing? I saw this as like, wow, okay, this is something that I'm passionate about, but I can also make money. I mean, that's a win for me, like doing what God has called me to do, sharing that, helping women, but also being that financial blessing in my household. And the team that I was on, similar to Erica, I left my team because I said, hey, if I want to do this as a business, I want to do it with a team that we're like-minded and that we are really caring about helping women. So found Patrice through my cousin and fell in love instantly, right, with all the ladies on the team, just their heart to really serve women. It wasn't about the dollar sign. It wasn't about, hey, say whatever you have to say to make the sale. It's like, hey, put God first, do the work, and he'll do the rest. So just being part of this community has been such a blessing to me and to my family, even in my spiritual life, and keeping me accountable in my health and fitness. And I'm just so thankful to be here and to share this with you all. And I truly believe that if you put God first and do the work, that you're going to see blessings flow out of that as well.
Yay, I love that so much. I mean, 4 kids, clearly she's super busy. I know that's a lot of people's hesitation is like, I don't have a lot of time. And it really doesn't take a lot of time. And we also want to help you maximize your time and be productive with your time. So we show you exactly what to focus on. We have a little handy dandy tracker that tells you to do this, the amount of time to do it. And that really is the foundation for the business. So we're not going to have you say, okay, you know what, I want to help people. And they're like, okay, just go do it. We're going to be right here, right alongside of you. We're a very active team. We all work together. And it doesn't take a lot of time. You know, you could kind of work it in pockets. We recommend probably, this is for anybody that's more like that 2 to 3, which we'll talk about in a little bit, who do want to do this to earn income. We recommend anywhere from about an hour and a half, to 2 hours a day, but you get to decide if that's, 20-minute pockets here or there. That's kind of how Judy rocks her business, because she's working full time outside the house. So it's lunch break messages or early. She gets up early and gets her workout in, her time with Jesus, works her business a little bit. She figures that during those pockets. Whereas, Eric and I stay home. So we're able to maybe have a little bit more of consecutive time to say, I'm going to sit down and kind of work my business during this time. So it's flexible to your season of life, wherever you are, whatever you want to put in, whatever your goals are. It's not a one size fits all. So don't look at any of either any of these 3 stories. For every story that you have, we have tons of coaches and different coaches who have different, stories and kind of goals and paths and things like that. So it'd be us kind of getting to know what it is that you were desiring. So you are wondering, okay, well, how do you earn income as a coach? There are 2 main ways. The first way is through commissions. So anything that went through your website, you would get a 25% commission off that. First and foremost is we save 25% off of everything, which is amazing. So we have a lot of coaches that just stick around for the discount. They're like, I'm already using and loving this stuff. I want to save money on it. Just like, a Costco membership, you're going to get discounts on things that you wouldn't necessarily get if you weren't a member. And so this VIP membership is basically that. You save 25% off of anything that goes through your website. We don't just have Shakeology. A lot of times people think we're fitness and Shakeology, but we have a 3-day cleanse. We have a 21-day cleanse that Erica's doing right now. We have, healthy snack bars and a healthy version of Gatorade. We have a post-workout recovery, so many different things to, kind of meet people's needs. And so whenever somebody purchases something, they go through your website and you get the commission off of that. And the cool part is we don't have to keep inventory. We don't have to, have a bunch of bars here and all the stuff, and we're responsible to get rid of it. No, we just send them to our website and Beachbody takes care of the rest. So 25% off of everything. You get 25% commission off of anything that's placed through your website. And then the other major way is through more like recruiting side. So building a team, of people who, it could start from literally just people who are loving their journey and they're being active underneath of you, ordering things themselves, or they tell a person here or there and bring referrals. So that volume underneath of you, it really turns into more of a passive residual type of income. And so those are the 2 major ways. But again, if you're looking more so to just make back your investment, we're just going to make a list of, family, friends, who needs this, who needs workouts that are quick but effective, where they can press play in their living room with their kids running around loud and crazy. Who needs that? Busy people. This is great for busy people who don't have the time maybe to go to the gym or things like that, but you can also take it to the gym if that's your thing too. So you're gonna look for people who could benefit from the workouts. People could benefit from, our superfood shake, Shakeology, which hops in and fills in the gaps to your nutrition and helps your body function properly. It's great for immune system and digestion and all those things. Who could use, the community. So we're going to help you figure that out. And then, we'll help you share with those people just to see if it's a good fit for them. If it is, awesome. If it's not, that's okay too, right? We're not out here to pressure or convince or kind of push people. We just want to make sure people know that this is something that could benefit them, and then they get to decide if it's right for them or not. So you have 3 choices. You are either a 1, 2, or 3, and I would love for you to reach out to your coach and let them know one or the other. don't ghost them, okay? We are not offended by no's or numbers or anything. We just want to make sure, like I said, we're meeting you where you are. So number one is you are already signed up as a coach, let's say, and you just want the discount. You're like, this was awesome, but I want to focus on my own journey, enjoy the discounts, and you're number one. Number two is you want that. You want to focus on your journey, enjoy the discount, but you want to take it a step further and you want to earn back your investment. So we're going to help you help a few people to earn back the investment that you made on your challenge pack. Okay. So just literally getting 2 to 3 friends will get that totally covered. Anything after that is just money in your pocket. Like how cool is that to like not have to pay for your products, right? While you're getting healthy. And then the third thing is if you are like, you know what, I want to take this a step further. I want to learn a little bit more. So plug me into some sort of a new coach, training and get me going so I can earn some income, whether that's, just side hustle income or part-time, full-time income, but you really want to take it a step further and earn an income in this business. So 1, 2, or 3, you're going to reach out to your coach and let them know that. We're so happy that you decided to listen into this, whether you're on or watching the recording, and we're just so excited to see, what God does. But either way, we're happy that you're here, no matter what capacity. We're so just thankful that you decided to join our team, and we can't wait to help you reach your goals. I think everybody's doing Let's Get Up, right? You guys excited to dance it out? We officially start our group on Monday. We're going to prep for the whole week. You may have started workouts. I know some have started workouts already. So that's awesome. We are so excited for you to experience the joy of this program, to really just be excited about moving your body, doing it with purpose and joy and having fun while you do it and seeing results. So let me tell you, you're gonna see results too. And we're all about that. So if you have any questions, make sure that you reach out to your coach and let them know. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you. Anything else, ladies? Anything else to add?